god of rock and roll. Are you there? It's me, Anthony. Anyway, I really want to be famous. I was wondering if maybe you could help me out with that?
No way, Yahweh, there is no God.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who is this?
This is the Lord of the Underworld.
Oh, I must have the wrong number. I was trying to dial 7.
Well, I'm afraid you've dialed wrong, 'cause you've reached 666.
Wow, my mistake. But hey, since I have you on the phone, would you maybe consider becoming my manager? Or maybe you just have some advice on how to write a really big hit song. What do I do?
All you have to do is sing about me. Because the best way to sell art is with controversy. So let's all worship Satan together. It's just for business, not for pleasure. So let's all worship Satan together. It makes everyone's career so much better.
Okay, alright. I know what you're thinking. How could I ask the Prince of Darkness to be my manager? But look, all the stories you've heard about Satan, those are just rumors. You don't even know if they're true. And if Satan is really so bad, then why does he have so many nicknames? Where did those come from? He must have had at least a few friends. Oh, Lucifer, you old devil, you.
Let's all worship Satan together.
Okay, here's the thing. Even when they're not all that great, people just love songs about the devil. But even if this song becomes a really big hit, makes a lot of money, Satan will get paid most of the royalties. You know, that was the deal. But to hell with it. I'm not even worried about anything anymore. Plus, I already sold my soul to the devil, so I could get it to heaven.
Let's all worship Satan together. It's just for right now, it's not forever. Let's all worship Satan together. When it goes out of fashion, never mind whatever. Drank so much coffee today that technically I am on cocaine. I have multiple personalities, but they are all exactly the same. My psychic friend has short-term memory loss, so she remembers tomorrow like it was today. Yesterday I spilled mustard on my mustard-colored jeans, and today there's an invisible stain. Oh no, oh no, oh no, where'd it go? Oh no, the stain appeared without a trace, and that'll never come out. belong to you. I can eat whatever I want. The calories don't count as long as I wear a disguise. Everybody has a birthday coming up. As long as they do not die, the revolution will be televised. In fact, you probably missed it 'cause it wasn't really advertised. I am a pessimistic narcissist. I always feel empty, but I'm full of myself half the time. I know, I don't know, oh no, I don't. I am perfect, but not every time. Oh, I thought the song was done. I am perfect, but not every time.
My sister gave me her new phone number the other day, but I'm pretty lazy, so I just keep using the old number instead. The woman who has that number now is my new sister, and we talk every day. Luckily, they're both named Stephanie, so I didn't even have to change her contact information in my phone. Sometimes I think that my old sister is still trying to reach me, but I don't answer calls from numbers I don't recognize. But anyway, while I was on the phone with Stephanie, she said that she just started doing yoga, and she feels better than ever. She said that I should try doing it too. And I never used to take advice from my old sister, but this time I thought, new sister, new me. But when I tried yoga, I pulled a muscle in my back. It was the worst pain I've ever felt in my entire life. So I tried to call my doctor, but the number must have changed because some guy answered the phone instead. I said, can you recommend something for excruciating back pain? And he said, I think you have the wrong number. And I said, listen, you're my new doctor now and I need your help. What can I do to make my back stop hurting? And he said, I don't know. Have you tried doing yoga? I was so desperate for relief, so I tried it again. And this time, the pain went away instantly. It was incredible. So I called my new sister. I said, guess what? I did yoga. And she said, that's great. How do you feel? So I thought about it. And I said, actually, I feel about the same as before. What a waste of time.
Would you say if I asked?
Happy Sunday, everybody, and welcome to KO Sunday. I am your tech tonight. I'm Annie Dies-a-Lot, and before we get the show on the road, I'm going to go over a few things that everyone can do at home to help this show go nice and smoothly. The very first thing, if you are here in the Zoom room, now is a great time to go ahead and turn on those mics and cameras. It definitely helps the show run a lot more smoothly. Even if you don't want to, we know, we get it. It's the internet. go ahead. At the bottom of your screen, you will see a reactions button. Still give us those reactions. Let us know if you think something is funny, if you think something sucks, all of it. You can do that through reactions. You guys, listen, if you're watching on Twitch, we appreciate all of you. If you want to come hang out in the Zoom room, it's really easy. Go to kocomedy.com, sign up for that email. You'll receive a link for not only this show, but all of the rest of our shows. We do this all week, guys. So come on through, hang out with us. And if you're here in the Zoom room and you want to go check out what's happening on Twitch, that's really easy too. Twitch.tv/Comedy Hub is where you can hang out with everyone over there, including the world's worst comedian of all time. That's right. It's an AI. That's why it sucks so hard. If you're watching on Twitch, you can type @Laughing Larry. Give a comment, and Laughing Larry will respond with something that sucks. Enjoy Laughing Larry, everybody. You guys, we have some amazing comedians on here tonight, and we ask that you support all of them. It's really easy. The best way to do it is during everyone's sets. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to throw out their Instagram handles. Give them a follow. See if they're going to be in a town near you. See if they have new content. There's so many reasons to give them a follow. But the number one reason is help their algorithm out. Get them to the top of those search pages, you guys. Let's just do it. Also, if you want to, we take donations. That's right. We take donations. We take Venmo at KO-comedy. We also take PayPal, KOComedyShows@gmail.com. And if you're watching on Twitch, you guys, we take those bits as well. And we don't just take your money. No. We're going to go ahead. We're going to give you a shout out and put your name on our donations board. So, yeah. Give it a try. And there's only one more thing that we ask everyone to do. That's enjoy the show. It's going to be great. It's comedy. You should be having fun, you guys. You should be having fun. And yeah, that's it from me. All right. Are you guys ready for a comedy show? Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
All right. I see clapping. I hear Jake saying yay. I think that's enough for me to say, let's get the show going. So you guys, give it up for your amazing host. You can check out his new comedy special on Amazon Prime. Just type in these words. I'm going to give it to you now. Give it up for your amazing host. You guys, it's Casey McNeil.
Hey. Yes, watch my special. My numbers were tracking a lot lower than I thought they would the other day. So watch my special. Oh, you guys, I had to get it. I had to go in for a checkup the other day. And you know how when you go in to the checkup and they ask you to disrobe, right? And they leave the room while you disrobe, but then they come back in after you got all your clothes off and they have the doctor, the assistant, the interns and everything. I guess what I'm saying is I think I need a new dentist. I had to take the subway today because comedy treats me well. I don't know if I had a weird thing happen to me. I don't know if you've had this happen to you when you're on the subway. Some weird guy gets on at a stop. You know he's not right in the head, right? Of all the places to go, he sits down right next to you, and then he wants to talk about his weird problems through your whole ride. Well, I'm that guy, and I'm not stopping. So saddle up. What is it? This face? I mean. Somebody told me the other day I look like Larry King's evil twin. You know, that's not even right. That guy's been fucking dead for years. He still haunts me. I didn't even get to meet him. I got his Larry King's evil twin. I'll tell you, all you young comics, all your look-likes, I look like this. All you look likes are going to change when you get older. Like when you're young, you'd be like, oh, I look like Tom Cruise. He's in rehab. Ha, ha, ha. Then when you get to be my age, you're like, I don't know. I feel like if there was a PlayStation game called Fox News, I look like the big boss you have to defeat before you save Greta Thunberg. All right, that's not going. I don't know. The young kids make me feel okay, though. They tell me that the young kids come up to me in the shows and go, oh, you are just like my goofy dad. You remind me of my goofy dad. You're just like my goofy dad. I'm probably nothing like your goofy dad, kid. Unless when you see your goofy dad, he bums $5 and smokes all your weed. I'm probably not a lot like your goofy dad. Yeah, I've been married for 33 years. Woo! Yes,
Congratulations.
Thank you. 3 different women. Not here to congratulate, but yeah, the mothers of my children. Well, Most of my children. I don't know. Well, I wouldn't want, the first time I should have known it wasn't going to work out. I mean, well, let's put it this way. Here's a line you'll never hear. I was dating a stripper and everything turned out great. Okay. No, next time it didn't turn out that great either. Next time, instead of a bride and groom on the top of the cake, it had a bride driving away in my car, towing my house. My in-laws wrote "better luck next time" on the cake. Yeah, my ex said we broke up. She said, "You'll never find anybody like me again." Yeah, that's kind of the fucking point, isn't it? Like, I go searching for somebody like you. But I don't know the dating scene. Like, I just found out the Cosmopolitan magazine and Vogue magazine, I thought the pandemic killed all that shit forever, but they still got it. I mean, you guys, ladies, do you read that magazine? I mean, okay, Cosmo magazine, half of the magazine bags on men. The other half teaches you how to get one of these guys. It's like, all men are scum. Here's where to find yours. Coming up next month, why he's a cheating, lying scum. And 7 new ways to please him in the bedroom. But the guys are worse, far worse. We do like a lot of barroom comedy. So we're at the bars, the saloons a lot. I'm sitting next to these guys at the bar, and these young men are rating women according to how much they would have to drink before they would sleep with them. I'm like, yeah, misogyny much. This guy sitting next to me goes, hey, you see that girl across the bar? Yeah, I'd have to drink like 6 beers to have sex with her. What he doesn't know is she's looking over at him going, maybe if I was on heroin. I wouldn't want to do it again, though, you guys. I'm just glad that I'm married. I married a young woman, sex toys entered the relationship, and they're a whole new breed of thing. You guys got to understand, the only sex toy when I was a kid, like, the shoulder massager on the back page of the TV guide. That was it, Now they're like Bluetooth enabled. They get emails on them, and, they got attachments and whatever. Like, you buy it at CVS. My grandmother would turn over in her fucking grave. I mean, thank goodness it's all there for us. But let's put it this way. When there's a sex toy in the bedroom, I feel like a comic on a show when I am not the headliner. Okay, because follow me on this slide. Say, after the show's over to the headliner toy, my wife's like, "Oh my God, that was fantastic." Then she looks at me and goes, "Oh, you were fun too." Yeah. But you young people, you send pictures of your dick to people? What? That is the most amazing new, like, it's an audition picture. What? I have 1,000, like, what amazing confidence. I don't even look at mine when I shower. Like, I have 1,000 questions for you. How do you pose it? Are there Snapchat filters? Mine's a tiger. Growl. I feel like, oh my God. Oh man. They say the average age of somebody does is like 24 years old. Do you guys have any idea what kind of commitment I would have to show to send a picture of my Johnson to somebody when I was 24 years old? First, I'd have to go buy film for the camera. Stuff it, take that black and white film for the noir effect, set up the tripod, go to town. Now I can go down to the 1 hour photo mat to get it developed. Now, for those of you kids that don't remember what the 1 hour photo mat was, this is a place where your parents used to take their pictures down. A guy stood there in front of us and developed our film for us while we waited. Yeah, that wouldn't have been an awkward conversation in 1984. I don't know, Bill, do you think my dick looks better in the glossy or the matte finish? I can't. Now I got an hour to go buy stamps and envelopes. Author up that letter, dearest Ernestine. Check this junk, right? Send that through the mail. Have to go through the snail mail, right? I wonder what ghosting sounded like back in those days. Hey, did you get your reply back? I sure did. Let's have a look. Oh, new house. Who dis? It's an 80s ghosting joke. All right, you guys. Are you ready for a good show? Because I am. We have some of the best comics in town for you. And, I should say in the country. We have San Francisco. We got Chicago. We got Jordan. Where are you from?
Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, Canada. We're international tonight. Okay. And we got Lowell. Right? Lowell, Massachusetts. See, you gotta understand something. About Lowell, Massachusetts. Lowell, Massachusetts got like the white rapper of Massachusetts towns. Like it thinks it's cool. We want to think it's cool. But if you get really close, all you can tell about it, it's a pretty good place to score meth. No, taking a tour of Lowell is like listening to a Ringo Starr drum solo. Right? You go into it really excited. Hey, then when you get out of it, you're like, was that it? Seems like there should be more. But my favorite thing about Lowell is a Cambodian convenience store. You guys know the Cambodian convenience store? Yeah, it's a place. Well, first you got to find it. It's like an annex welded onto the faux bank and grill. And you go in there at 10 o'clock at night. You can find anything you want, anytime of the day or night. Say, yeah, I want a 40-ounce pack of Marlboros, a couple of those scratchy tickets, one of those duffel bags, some of that cologne over there. Is that potato salad still good on the SL? Did Mr. Nuwan finish my taxes? Because all right, that's enough about Lowell. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a great show for you tonight, beginning with Canada. Let us go all the way up to Toronto and hear from Jordan Trafford.
Well, hi.
Hi.
A lot of people, they tell me I have my father's nose, which I like, because when I was a kid, he took mine. I'm from an interracial family. Thank you. Most people, they can't tell that I'm black. On my mom's boyfriend's side. In my friends group, I like to play the role of the devil's advocate. For example, a friend may say, the Beatles are the best band ever, to which I reply, I hate God. I would say calling a child an old soul is probably the nicest way to say, hey kid, you're racist. I don't normally do comedy on the internet. It's because I don't like the internet, and that reason why I don't like the internet is because the internet is the only place you can go where a window can pop up out of nowhere and mention cookies, and I want to leave. It's a terrible place. Anyway, this reminds me of COVID, doing comedy like this. And I gained a little bit of weight during COVID, which really sucks because just before COVID, I gained a little bit of weight. And I got a fat neck now. I know that because my dad, he told me I have a fat neck now. Anyway, I find this, the neck, the laziest place to get fat. It's almost like as soon as food enters your body, it gets tired and goes to bed. Crazy place to collect fat, the neck. Like I'm worried if I shave my beard, people are going to think I ate it. I don't know if that relates. I will say, gaining weight is a weird thing. I realize my eating habits. Like I eat when I'm depressed, and then I get depressed because I gain weight. Very cyclical pattern. For example, like if I go to the store and try on a pair of pants that doesn't fit, I eat them. Everybody eats their pants one leg at a time. This has been happening to me recently on the internet, which I don't like. I've been getting targeted ads for testosterone booster, which is basically being online bullied by online itself, which is a weird thing. Getting targeted ads for testosterone booster, because at first it made me a little bit mad, but then I realized with just a little bit of help, I could be furious. Does anybody know what cuckolding is?
Yep.
Anybody know? I'm looking for a volunteer. Can somebody come and tell everybody what cuckolding is, so I can watch? I recently, actually not recently anymore. I got a bidet during COVID. Got to say, pretty intense instrument for a Tuesday. Yeah, just direct city water pressure on your butthole. Seems more like a Saturday thing. But this is it's really changed my experience in the washroom, really. So what happens now is I sit to pee. That way you get a little bit more bang for your butt. And if you sit to pee with a bidet, it really strengthens the relationship you have with your toilet. After I'm done peeing, it's almost like my toilet says, "Well, right back at you, buddy." It's the bidet material. I'll give you guys a couple of short ones. I'd say as a population, we've really overestimated how boring it is to watch paint dry. It's much more boring to watch dry paint. You don't get that whole beginning part of the movie. You just get the credits. They say the grass is always greener on the other side. But I just have dirt under mine. Shitty dirt. Hey, I think if a fish ever saw me flying a kite, he'd probably be thinking, this poor guy's been out here all day, hasn't caught a single bird. I think they mentioned some people are here from San Francisco. That's where my favorite baseball team is from, San Francisco. I'm really a big fan of the, not San Francisco, San Diego. San Diego. I like the Padres. That's my baseball team. Kind of weird because I'm from Canada, but I like the Padres. They got the best team name in baseball, if you ask me, because most teams are like birds or animals or something like this. These guys in San Diego, like, you know what? We're the Spanish Fathers. That's us. I think that's a wicked baseball name. You know what? You imagine that? Every other team in the league has to call you daddy. Can you imagine having to play baseball against a group of guys that taught you how to play catch? Mowed the lawn before the game. It's my favorite team in baseball right there. You know what else I really like is a mustache. I'm a fan of a mustache. A mustache is the hair for you, the facial hair for you, if you ever wanted to know what you'd look like if your lips had bangs. You were ever curious about that? A little transition, a natural transition to prostate cancer from the mustache. You guys are familiar with this Movember stuff. I've been learning a bit about prostate cancer myself because my grandfather had prostate cancer, my father had prostate cancer, and I found out that puts me at an increased risk of getting a car. recently learned that. Myself, I've believed in reincarnation ever since I was dead. I really like that idea of just leaving a party and coming back dressed in a disguise, you know? Anyway, that's the way I feel. I was at a funeral home the other day, and I'll end on this because death. Got the craziest gift from this funeral home. After my great-grandfather's funeral, they gave me a calendar. Pretty insensitive gift, I'd say, you know, just in case you ever want to be reminded that your days are numbered. Anyway, that feels like my time. Thank you guys very much for having me. Hope you enjoy the next act.
All right, man. Jordan Trafford. Let them know. Let them feel it. I tell you, I agree with you, Jordan. I got a few bones to pick with the internet, namely like views. I have OCD, and so I listen to this fan sound. I listen to YouTube plays the sound of a box fan for like 10 hours. Okay. And I just listen to this box fan for 10. Yeah. It's pretty cool. You know, I listen to that in addition to my actual fan. Okay. But the thing is, 12 million fucking views, 12 million views.
Oh my God. And just one fan.
Yeah. For the box fan, right? Right. It's like, hey, did you see Casey's special got 1,000 views? Well, he's no box fan. The other thing is the algorithms on the internet, man. I've been getting these ads for mankinis. You know what that is? It's like a banana sling with the shoulder straps. I don't know why they thought that would be good for me. I don't know. I got a few compliments. So, all right. So let's pause for laugh. No laugh. Okay, go on. And now here's the thing. Our next comic has a great name with a very, very, fairly common spelling. Erica with a C. Now, in a moment of hysteria, I thought it was Erica with a K because somebody in the room, and I won't say who, Mike Eckert, said, "Hi, Erica with a K." And so I went, oh, shit, I've been spelling that wrong. And then I said, hey, Erica with a K. And then I said, everybody, Erica with a K coming up next. So I got it all wrong from every angle that you can imagine. So this next comic, who I owe an apology to and a great introduction, she's been best of the Burbank Comedy Festival. She's been the Black Women of Comedy Festival. Please put your hands together for Erica Switzer.
Just me over here doing a sad little bop for that. I've known Casey for as long as the pandemic has been around, and Casey. No, anyway, how you guys doing tonight? What's going on? Real quick, I just want to say on behalf of Black Americans, what you saw from Australia this weekend, Shabadoo Quinones is properly breakdancing in his grave. That lady was essentially doing aggressive yoga. I didn't get it. I didn't get the cricket pose. She did the John Waters creep. It was everything and nothing at all. It was terrible. And worthy of a Pulitzer Prize. I don't understand why. But anyway, as Casey introduced me, I'm Erica Switzer. You're looking at the name spelled properly. It is a German name. I'm a Black American woman with a German name, and I used to teach English to French kids in China. I should win a Nobel Prize. But I'll settle for being answer to a Jeopardy question in 2028. I used to love my job, and I took it seriously. I taught my kids stuff they need to know in life. like how to talk black. One of the first words I ever taught him was finna. Now, I heard that little laughter. That was an American, was it not? Okay, exactly. It's our American birthright. We come out of the womb with the doctor smacking us on the butt, and we go, wow, mama, I'm finna need a titty. It's part of what we do. And I'm telling you, it was so great. I had this cute little blonde Parisian boy run up to me and go, Miss Switzer, so it's like I'm finna go to my next class? Gold star, Pierre. Good job. Good job. This little buddy runs up right behind him. Miss Switzer, I was finna ask Pierre for a pencil. Ask was the bonus word the previous week. Gold star, Thomas. Good job. Good job. The little girl runs up frantic behind him. Miss Switzer, if Pierre doesn't give me my pencil back, I'm finna whoop his ass. No, Juliet. No, sorry, Miss Switzer. If Pierre doesn't give me my pencil back, I'm finna whoop his goofy ass. So I took my phone out and I said, World star, Juliet. Whoop his ass, girl. I love China. I was there for a period of time, also known as the Trump presidency. And I was there. I was working, living, teaching, doing comedy, you know. And I left because COVID. Duh. But right before I left, right down the street from me, they opened mainland China's very first Popeyes. And I thought I might never leave home again. Down the street. Okay.
Oh.
And down the street, Casey, a 2-minute bus ride down the street at the mall. And I called my mom back home on the south side of Chicago, and she said, you know what, baby? We got a chicken sandwich shortage over here. They stabbing folks for sandwiches. I said, dang, mama, that's crazy. But you ever seen folks kung fu fight for a 2-piece? You ever seen somebody do chicken wing tongue? I mean, they're over here using biscuits like throwing stars. So I thought, you know, these people are seeing stars, and I'm seeing opportunities. I'm thinking I want to be China's Popeyes lady. So I made myself a plan. I said I was going to go down to the fake market, also known as the market, and get myself loaded up. So I bought myself a Prada bag, but the A fell off. Just said Prada. I got myself a Gucci suitcase, but I looked a little bit closer. The G was rubbed off, said Gucci. And these pants, you think these Adidas? No, these are Adioses. Fake Market's got some great deals, guys, great deals. I still got homegirls over there. Let me know if you need something. DM me. So I went ahead and I also got a orange shirt, and I got an apron. I got a church mother wig, and I cocked it to the side, you know. And I got in the mirror. I started practicing, you know. Me how, baby? Come on, get you some chicken, you know. It's practicing. But first of all, if anybody's offended, don't be offended. And yes, I'm a Black woman saying this, but dang nabbit, fried chicken is the world's most perfect meal. And I can see 17 heads nodding in the Zoom right now, verifying this. Anybody ever had Korean fried chicken? Ooh, see? He came. It's delicious. In all of my Black years, I had no idea that the simple addition of chili, and garlic and sesame oil known as gochujang was the shit. So, no shame in my game. I decide I'm going to go down to the grand opening. And they had entertainment, man. It was awesome. They had folks jumping through hoops and stuff. They were doing that shin yun. That shin yun. Y'all know that? You ever got woken up at 1:47 a.m., your TV loud as hell, talking about shin yun, which is Chinese for pay $40 to see what the Jesse White tumblers do for free. Shin yun. Chicago reference. Y'all don't have any beautiful young Black males jumping over things for money and donations? No. Headed by your Secretary of State? No. Just Illinois, just our corrupt ass state. Anyway, speaking of corrupt, where was I about China? So I get down to that opening and I'm starting to smell the food. I'm getting hungry. I'm like, yo, I got to go back in there. So I went in the back and I started frying some chicken. I got hungry, wanted to show support. And so worker comes over, the manager comes over. The manager says, Jugga, Nugga. He was pointing to different baskets. I said, Jugga, my nugga. He said, Jugga, nugga. I said, you over there, me over here? What are you saying? He said, this one, Jugga. That one, nugga. Snuggle. So, y'all, that's not the word, but I still beat him on principle. It was me doing the chicken wing chop. And it was me back there throwing the biscuits at him. And so in Shanghai, when you go to Popeyes, there's a big sign of Whoopi Goldberg with an X crossed out, and it's my name under it. And American Switzerland banned in China. I'm actually going to Chocolate Sundays at Laugh Factory Hollywood next Sunday night with this joke. So please follow me on every social media. I need the support, and LA doesn't book people unless you got 5,000 followers. So help your girl out. I love you guys. Bye.
Yeah, Erica, everybody go. Laugh Factory. That is, you have to wait. Just so you know, you guys aren't aware. Just so you know, that Chocolate Sundays show, you have to wait 2 years for your booking to turn up on that. They're booking now for like 2027 or some kind of shit. Like it's outrageous. The Chocolate Sundays at Laugh Factory to get on that show. How long did you wait, Erica? I
waited 2 years and 3 months.
See that, and that's just for the time to come. That doesn't even include the time you waited to get the audition show.
Yeah, and I bombed my first audition.
Oh
so
no! Congratulations, man. Hey, man, anybody can do it great. Not everybody can bomb. So, all right, yay, Erica, give her another hand. Yeah, you talk about that. Teaching people how to talk black. I decided I want to teach people how to talk hillbilly from now on. It's like, my first lesson is y'all. Y'all, you guys got to understand, y'all is singular in hillbillyology. It's singular. The plural is all y'all. It's all y'all. Then you have the plural possessive, which is all y'all's. If you don't like my jokes, it's all y'all's fault. And then if you see one of my drunk hillbilly cousins put his beer down on a holiday and say, hey, y'all, check this out. Stand back, because he's probably going to blow a stump or something. So let's go to the board. What do we got going on, Annie?
Let's do it. All right, you guys. There it is. Buttons pushed. Things have been done. Let's give a few shout outs, you guys. First out on the board, we know that she likes sleeping frogs. Give it up for Abigail, a Hydrangea Brown. Thank you so much, Abigail, dropping $5 on the board. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put you right right over yourself. Also, Abigail, thank you for another month of subscription from Comedy Hub. Also, shout out to Sarah Green for that. If you guys want to subscribe, we won't say no. We won't say no if you're watching on Twitch. Also, you guys, give it up for the amazing William Reynolds, dropping $15 on the board. We're going to go ahead and put William on what I think is William's favorite thing. That would be Sarah Green's bong. That's right. That's right. They belong together. They belong together. Also, you guys, give it up for Bill Hans. If you know Bill Hans, then you know he's our candy man. He's our candy man. Dropping $5 on the board. Thank you so much, Bill. We're going to put you right there. And you guys, the night is nowhere near done. Oh, no, no. If you want to get your name on the board, it is really easy. We take Venmo at KO-comedy. We also take PayPal, KOComedyShows@gmail.com. And if you're watching on Twitch, you guys, we take those bits as well. We do. And as you can see, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to throw your name on the board, and I'm going to attach a picture that makes me think about you. That's right. That's right. So thank you guys so much. We're going to get back to this amazing show. Give it up for your host, you guys. It's Casey McNeil. Let's go.
It's me.
Let's go.
Still me. I'm still here. I'm here all night. This is my last show of the summer. Chris Hooten. Is it Chris is going to take over for me next week? Is that right,
Chris
Andy?
will be here.
Yeah, Chris Hooten. You guys know him. You love him. He's funny. He's funny, man. Our next comic I'm so excited to have here. I worked with her at the Hyde Speakeasy in Providence, Rhode Island. She's absolutely fantastic. You have seen her at Nick's Comedy Stop or maybe Mohegan Sun. Please put your hands together for Jennifer Howell.
Thank you so much, Casey. I'm super pumped to be here, but I showed up because Casey told me that this was going to be a seminar on mental health, and I had no idea. I had no idea that he was actually just going to be teaching us how to start an OnlyFans with his banana hammock. So thank you so much, Casey.
Yeah.
You know, I've been really thinking about doing that, and now I got some pointers. You know, learn every day, as they say. And Erica, on behalf of the yoga community, we do not claim the breakdancer from Australia. As someone that teaches aggressive yoga, we take no ownership, responsibility, or accountability for that situation. That was somebody lying on their LinkedIn profile. legit. But yes, everything that Casey said about me is pretty true. Also, the fact that I was on TV. I was on a little TV show called Unsolved Mysteries.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I was on drugs while watching Unsolved Mysteries. You can probably guess which ones based on my appearance and your personal prejudices. But you're right. It was the good ones. Pepto and antidepressants. I'm an American. I'm sad and I'm gassy. My Sunday night. Oh man, I could have done anything, but I got on the internet with you guys tonight. You know, I think Casey, he was talking a little bit earlier about where I'm from, and right now I actually I'm at a crossroads. And at this crossroads, I mean, you might call it a crisis, a midlife crisis. I'm calling it a crossroads. But at this intersection, there's a car accident that's happening. And I want to tell you that it's something like really sexy and Italian, like a Maserati and a Ferrari hitting each other. But it's more of like a Toyota Tercel in neutral, slowly rolling into the side of a 7-Eleven. Yeah. It's like real cringy. Nobody's getting physically hurt, but there's quite a bit of emotional damage. Yeah. But yeah, this situation has been kind of exciting for me because I actually just turned 42. No emojis or applause. That's cool. Thanks so much. I'm still alive, okay? I'm not dead. 42 doesn't mean that I'm decrepit, okay? But yeah, so I was just recently diagnosed with ADHD. Yet another project that has taken me 40 years to complete. And I'm clearly doing like really awesome. Yeah, because I'm here with you guys. And so you might also guess that my health insurance is kind of lacking. And because of that, I can't get a prescription for Adderall. And I'm kind of salty about it because at 42, you know, a woman has opinions. And America just expects me to run on Duncan. Guys, what the fuck am I gonna get done on Dunkin' Donuts dark roast? I'm gonna run to the bathroom, fight with my romper. Jen, what you doing in there? Oh, I don't know, hot girl shit. Asking Siri how to spell diarrhea. That's what I'm doing. I legit like can't spell diarrhea. I'm 42 and I can't spell nauseous, vacuum, or diarrhea. So bad. So bad. So like when I'm writing jokes, this is like mostly just for the comedians. When I'm writing jokes, because I have Googled it and Siri'd it so many times, I just write fast shits because I know what that means. Okay. Doesn't matter that anybody else knows what it means. But yeah, so Casey was talking about a little bit of where I'm from, and I actually, as I mentioned, I'm part of the yoga community. I teach yoga, and so I believe in manifestation. And I was really skeptical about it, and I accidentally, I was a careless manifester, right? I carelessly manifested myself into some waterfront property. Yeah, which sounds really cool until you realize that you're renting an apartment overlooking a canal filled with trash. Yeah. In a weird little mill city, approximately 30 minutes north of Boston and exactly 10 minutes west of Self-Respect. That's where I live, laugh, and Lowell my expectations on life every day. But yeah, so Lowell, for those of you that don't know, because I know that we're in a few different time zones and countries, Lowell is, well, there's a lot to like. Actually, that's the slogan for the town. Somebody paid a marketing firm to write that shit, you guys. All of you comedians, just know that there are job opportunities out there. But yeah, so somebody said, yeah, there's a lot to like, but I do love this city. And, you know, it's kind of a funny thing because as Casey was mentioning earlier, you can get like bootleg DVDs and methamphetamines at your barbershop here. But, the thing that sort of is the reputation of the town that I live in is that, well, it's kind of like if Lowell was a person, it would be the friend or the partner that nobody wants you to date, right? And so I love this city so much that I opened a business here, and my closest friends were like, what are you doing? And I was like, you don't understand, Lowell. He's an artist. He's an artist and he works from home. And my best girlfriend, she was just like, okay, well, I still don't get it, but why Lowell? And I was like, well, you know, he's mysterious. He's a bit of an introvert. And she goes, I'm pretty sure it's pronounced ankle bracelet. But yeah, I guess, you know, for me, having recently gone back into the dating pool and like doing the stand-up comedy thing and not really understanding the way that I'm perceived, I turned to Instagram, and Instagram told me that your vibe attracts your tribe, right? And so I asked my comedian friends what my vibe was. And so that's a dangerous thing to do, just as a note, because anytime you ask a comedian friend what you look like, it's 100% of the time going to be a roast. None of your comedian friends are going to be like, just like so cute, right? It's never like that. And so I asked my really good comedian friend, Carlos. He's from Puerto Rico. No. Okay. Reggaeton. Anyway. So I asked him, I was like, Carlos, what do you think I look like? And he goes, Jen, you look like what pumpkin spice flavored methamphetamines must taste like. And I'll end on that. Thank you guys so much for your time.
Yay! Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, Jen, I should confess that my wife and I lived in Lowell for the first, 5 years that we were married. We lived just a block. We lived right in the acre, just down south of Middlesex and Spring Ave.
Yeah. Casey, you act like I've never bought drugs from you.
Yeah, Lowell's the place where the cops are always like, they're always like right there. You never hear a full siren, just hear boom, because they're like they're right on top of it. They fire warning shots into the guys they're warning. That's how close they are. You forgot to mention in the canal the shopping cart monument. That's in the canal there. Is it? Yeah, it's a monument to Market Basket.
Live, Casey. I live in the canal.
Yeah, another hand for Jen Howell, ladies and gentlemen. Hey! Oh, I'm so glad to have our next comic, our closing comic, one of my favorite comics in the whole world, and I'm going to kiss her right on the lips in another month because I'm going to be in San Francisco to do shows at the Punchline. She does shows at the Punchline. She does shows at Cobb's Comedy. Is it Cobb's Comedy Cave? I think it is. Whatever the hell. Club. Yeah, Cobb's Comedy Club. Please put your hands together for the very funny Laura Kraut.
Yay! Thank you, Casey. Thank you, everybody. It's great to be here. It's really cool to be here. I apologize for not having a background that's normal. This is very strange, but welcome to my house. I like giraffes. Can you tell I like giraffes? I have a whole bunch of collection of giraffes. Here's another one. There's one. All right. You may not know this about me, but I have one good eyebrow and one that's struggling to keep up. And I have one good eye and one that can't read. But the good eye has the bad eyebrow, and the bad eye has the good eyebrow. And that just wreaks havoc with my OCD and sense of balance. The bad eyebrow makes me look unfinished, like God got tired or bored or something and said, fuck it. She's got the one. A little Maybelline will fix that. What's a challenge?
Not the one.
And I said to God, being the scrappy adult that I am, I accept your challenge, God, but I will not draw in a new brow like some common floozy. No, I will instead hide my deformity behind some oversized Ray-Bans. God wasn't to be outdone by this wannabe lesbian, and it took away my ability to read in the other eye. Go forth, sinner, and forever struggle to appear normal with your one good eye. Stop trying to get your driver's license renewed now. Yes, in this joke, God plays the role of the bitch. Yeah, sorry. You know the expression pretty near and pretty far, pretty ugly, pretty soon? Where does it pretty? It's weird. How far is pretty far? Is it cute far? Is it far? It could be beautiful far. Look at how far humankind has come. There was a time when we couldn't communicate to afar. I wish Myron lived closer. I'd like to tell him about this. Now we can email Myron, we can text him, we can even buy plane tickets and go tell him ourselves. In no time at all, pretty far becomes pretty close. And poor Myron loses his Zayday, which is pretty sad. But I don't want to end this joke on a down note. So here is a random impression of Gregory Peck as Atticus Finch in To Kill a Mockingbird. Gregory Peck, Atticus Finch. Mockingbird. Scout, thank you. And if you know Gregory Peck, that is pretty good. And if you don't, get on that shit because it may just save your life one day. When some women find out that I'm gay, they get all weird on me. Yeah, one woman said, "Oh, you're a lesbian? Oh, did I tell you my boyfriend? I'm a boyfriend. My boyfriend has a penis. My boyfriend this, my boyfriend that, my boyfriend, my boyfriend." Do I look like a sexual predator? Just because one is a lesbian does not mean one wants to have sex with every woman one meets. That would make me a straight man. Which I am not. Okay, I may dress like one. But in some circles, that's a prerequisite to being a lesbian. I don't make the rules. You know the expression oy vey? You know, oy vey?
Yeah.
There's nothing like saying that, right? Not even fuck or oh fuck or fuck you has that much going for it. Right? Baby, fuck you. But oy vey says frustration. Oy vey. It says calamity. Oy vey, my car. It even says heartache and foreboding. Oy vey, I dropped the toaster in the baby's bathwater. So guess what we're having for dinner tonight? That took a dark turn, didn't it? People say he's a worthless piece of shit, right? You know that expression? But is anyone ever a worthwhile piece of shit? Could be, right? That new guy that we hired in HR, well, he's a real worthwhile piece of shit. He's as meaningful as they come. You watch. I bet his worthwhile piece of shit ass will be head of the department by Christmas. All right, good. I've been kind of depressed, and I get it. I get it. A depressed senior is the worst kind of depressed. No one wants a gloomy granny mumbling about shaking off this mortal coil. What are you going to do with that? You're supposed to resolve your depression issues when you hit 65 because then you get new issues, like forgetting why you went into the kitchen and other atrocities of old age. I'm tired of your depressed ass, Grandma. No one wants to hear about your achy bones or how much you miss your teeth. Find something else to fixate on. Where do you go when you're a depressed senior comedian? You got an apartment, a cat, an impressive array of neuroses, and more jokes than you can shake a stick at. You're miserable and you want out. What do you do? More importantly, what don't you do? You don't give in to it. You push past it. You resolve to get through it. You ignore it, just like SCOTUS ignores women's rights. Whatever you do to get past the pain, you know what I'm talking about. Sex, drugs, rock and roll. The proper foundations to a life well lived. That's right. Then, after you've stopped chewing on the draperies, you get yourself a therapist and a big fat joint. You talk to the therapist. You smoke the joint. You could probably also talk to the joint. I don't think it could hurt. And if you smoke the therapist, make sure there are no witnesses. You live to play another day. Look at that. A happy ending to what began as a sad dissertation on clinical depression. We'll wonder who sees. The trouble with me, though, is I still have hope. And so I hang around expecting good shit to happen. Not all the time. I'm not a monster. But sometimes, yeah, let's have something fabulous take place. That's why I like insight. Because they're little bits of knowledge and understanding that propel me forward and up, much like a good bra. Out of the depression, boredom, and apathy where I usually reside. Depression, boredom, and apathy, how may I direct your downward spiral? I had an insight yesterday. I realized that I wasn't supposed to grow up. My parents didn't teach me everything I need to know to become an independent adult. I don't know how to balance a checkbook. I'm lost when it comes to sex. And if it weren't for my drug addiction, I wouldn't have anything I could call my own. So yeah, I still have hope. I hope that someday I'll have an insight that will make a significant difference for good in this world. And then I can write a joke about it and tell it to you fuckers. All right, that's my time. Thanks very much, Casey. Thanks for having me.
All right, Lauren Crowd closing out the show in style. That was an awesome set. Annie, what's up? What's up? What's up? We got any shout outs to do.
What's up, Casey?
What's up?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, no new shout outs, but you guys, thank you so much for watching. We're going to go ahead and shout out the people that have already donated. Big shout out to Bill Hans, our own local candy man. Big shout out to William Reynolds, and another big shout out to Abigail Hydrangea Brown over on Twitch. And Twitch, you know, we love you guys. Thanks to Abigail, we went ahead, we put her favorite thing in the chat emojis. If you're subscribed to Comedy Hub, you can now go ahead and use a sleeping frog when you're chatting in the chat. So thank you so much, Abigail, and everyone over on Comedy Hub. We appreciate you. And you guys, we do this all the time. We do this every day, actually. We hang out on Comedy Hub over on Twitch, and we hang out right here in the KO Virtual Lounge. If you want to be a part of it, you absolutely can. It's really easy. Give us a follow over at kocomedy.com. You can sign up for the email, get all the links for all of our shows in the Zoom room, or if you just want to watch like Abigail does, you can check out twitch.tv/Comedy Hub. We're here all the time, guys. We're here all the time. And you guys, we've got some great shows coming up for you later this week. Tomorrow, we've got Chirping Bird Comedy with Mark Anthony and Judah Friedlander. On Tuesday, we've got Digital Slumber Party with Anthony Kampfer and Amber Irish. Thursday, we are back to sets with Dustin Chafin and Leah Bonema. Friday, I'll be right here back with another KO Friday. And there's a special after party afterwards with Sarah Green and Lorna Batters. Always a good time. The Jackie Mo Show returns this Saturday with Jackie Monahan. And next Sunday, we're going to miss you, Casey. We're going to miss you a lot. But filling in for Casey will be Chris Houghton. So come on through, you guys. It's always a good time. But for now, you guys, give it up for your amazing host. And don't forget to check out his special on Amazon Prime, you guys. Give it up for the amazing Casey McNeil.
Hey, it's me. It's still me for another 90 seconds. I'm so glad that you guys are all here. Let's have one more round of applause for Lauren Kraut, Erica Switzer, Jen Howell, Jordan Trafford. I cooked only 4 comics this week to make it extra special for you guys. We're glad that you guys were all here. Thanks so much for coming out and supporting comedy. Thanks for supporting our bank accounts as well through Venmo. We're so glad to have you here. I'll look forward to seeing you again someday. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.
Bye. Annie, you're amazing.